Yee.
Yeet.
Cool. So last time that we played, you guys made pretty quick work of the reanimated generals of Melkadrin, those being Cleric and a beholder who was being cloned by him.
I am Reggie.
Welcome. And you've now engaged in final boss fight against Melkadrin, and also he brought along a couple of familiar faces, or rather, familiar bodies without faces, because he brought flesh golems back to fight you.
Are we allowed to run away?
Yeah, you're allowed.
It's very tempting.
I think the only time you've ever been not allowed to run away was when you were fighting the hags, because like that was some magic shit that was going on.
Yeah.
So.
Yup.
And you guys were in dire straits, so you summoned a oh god, what is the name of their race again?
Tabaxi?
Tabaxi. You summoned a Tabaxi from the Masters Guild, who is a warrior warlock, and he's come to help. Today, the Tabaxi will be played by this cat meme.
The cat meme.
I would love to make a Tabaxi literally based around cat meme.
Yes.
Just a bard that uses memes.
So let's see here. I'm gonna just
Can
add
we
his
bond engine this? Can we?
Can we bond engine this? Oh my god.
Tell you need to roll the manager.
I'm gonna roll for his initiative. Oh my god. You guys should be worried. I just rolled really good.
Uh-oh.
It's initiative.
But still, his dice are in a good mood. Uh-oh.
They are.
Unless it's only in a good mood for things that help us.
Yeah.
That could be a thing. He is actually going to have the first turn.
Wow.
He rolled so good. He's the best boy.
Sweet.
Best boy.
Oh god, I've forgotten how to do this.
This is why I don't use Roll20.
I found it. With a total roll of 19.
Dangarang.
Flesh golems and flesh golems were first. Now I believe that he was summoned at the very, very end of Zogle's turn, because it took a couple of turns. So, if everyone's ready to begin, are we ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Hey, what did I say was his extra feature? Did I say eyes?
Eyes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, because it changes, so it's important that I know. This sort of blue portal flashes, and through it steps this tall warrior Tabaxi with an extra set of eyes that float just in front of his initial set. They're like 2D eyes. They're not like eyeballs. They're like a representation of eyes. And he says, let's do this. And he's going to charge up and get behind this flesh golem. And then he stops. And he looks at you. He like kind of peeks out around the flesh golem. In the heat of combat, he does this. So he runs up, peeks around, and he says, I'm getting paid for this, right?
Right.
All right. And he is going to attack with his great axe. Oh, shit. And he totally fucking whiffs it.
Rip.
Ripperoonie. And he says, I gotta warm up. Okay. Next up, that's Melkadrin that has the first turn. Okay. Melkadrin says, did I use the same? I used the same model for him and the flesh golems. Oh well, that's
Except
fine.
one's blue.
Except one's blue. Okay. let's see, does this happen at the start of his turn? I read one of Matthatter's abilities for the first time the other day, and it makes him a lot harder to kill.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. So Matthatter definitely has like some scarry boys all over him. But at the start of his turn, he some of the scars seal up.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Don't like that.
Yeah. It turns out Oni have passive regeneration.
That makes it so much harder!
It does.
I can't
I read
remember
that
if
and I
that-
was like, oh my
I
god.
can't remember. Doesn't that stop if he's been hit by fire damage though?
It says, I think that one is specific
Why?
no, trolls.
Oh, the trolls. okay.
Because his regeneration says the Oni regains 10 hit points at the start of its turn if it has at least 1 hit point.
That is very inconvenient.
It is. He's great.
Kid. Why?
I'm so sorry. Hey, where'd Azure go?
I deleted my character back.
Okay, I was like, something's wrong. I'll go
okay.
grab him.
I'm fire.
Is that blue that's
Thanks.
right behind me?
Yeah.
Yep.
It is, yes. Let's see, this is Azure. Nameplate. Save change. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Melkadrin, seeing this enormous cat man kind of leap from the ether, he says, "Oh, this won't do at all," and he is going to cast another spell. It's darkness.
Oh, I know what that does. I don't like that one.
Let's see.
I knew I should have taken True Sight.
Well, it's interesting that you say that, but I'll tell you why in a minute. Oh shoot! I need a token for darkness. Let's see here.
Just a black sphere.
Give me the goods.
I think True Sight's a 3rd level spell anyway, so I wouldn't be able to use it right now.
Let's see, a 15-foot radius. So that's a radius of 15. No, that is a the other way. So that, then 1, 2, 3, there.
Oh, that's
and
very inconvenient.
he puts that right there. I'm gonna put that on the map layer. So, where is your? There it is. Map layer. There we go. Yeah. So everyone in front of Endr, to the right of Kyr'nes is enveloped in magical darkness. Yeah, that's and then I think he's probably gonna move into it. He's gonna like take a couple steps forward, so he's also in there.
Could I track where he is since he just walked into the darkness? Or would I have to guess if I'm gonna try and use my Dargon Breath?
Yeah, I mean, interesting.
When it's an area of effect spell, generally speaking, like you can just aim in a general direction.
Just kind of spray and pray?
Yeah, that's kind of the idea.
I'll do that. That's probably fine.
Yeah, you know he's not behind you, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
and
even if he
what I
did,
could
from
do-
all you know, is that he was there.
What I could
We-
do.
we
What's that?
no, I was like, good thing it item. It's like, well,
There we go.
yeah. Also,
Perfect.
can you see him with dark vision?
I believe darkness. Let's see here.
I don't think you can see through darkness with dark vision. I'm about to be my least favorite player and call out that it was that way in an earlier edition.
A creature with dark vision cannot see through this darkness, and non-magical light cannot illuminate it.
Okay.
Oh, does the healing spirit emanate magical light?
It doesn't emanate magical light now.
Ah,
Shoot.
that would have been cool. Just, I see a gently glowing spectral cow.
And actually, this guy is hidden too. Boop.
That is incredibly inconvenient.
It is. Endr, it's your turn. Endr?
Endr quit. She's out.
She's evaporated.
She's like, I don't feel so good.
Oh no! Clearly, Endr has been indisposed by something. Cute painting, though.
So good, Miss Clarella.
While Endr not there, how much is 10-foot square?
A 10-foot square is like
2 spaces.
it's 2 by 2.
Oh, okay.
Well, while we I hate to do this because they're enemies, but if Endr's not here, we're gonna hold her turn. And it's time for flesh golems.
Oh, don't like that.
And I believe they just have disadvantage on attacking. Is that right, or can they attack at all?
If you can't see, I think it's disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah. Wow, that's so weird that this doesn't have it listed. Why is that a thing? I'm gonna say it's disadvantage.
It's blinded, isn't it?
Yeah.
Blinded causes disadvantage, IARC.
Okay. Cool. Well, the flesh golems. Zogle, you suddenly cannot see the enormous mass that was just right in front of you.
Sick.
Until a fist flies out of the darkness at you.
Sick.
And I think actually he has multi-attack. Damn it! Why do they have to be on different pages? It drives me crazy. I have bookmarks and everything.
Razz had to deal with the Princess Maggie May.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So a fist flies out of the darkness at you at disadvantage. Oh, good thing too. He almost just crit on you. Let's see. Okay, so 21. You take 13 from the first fist. Ow. And that fist disappears, and suddenly another one comes from the opposite direction.
Joy.
At disadvantage again. Oh my god. Unnatural 20.
Disgusting.
He almost crit on you again.
Oh my god.
So you take another 13 damage. Bludgeoning.
Jesus.
The Tabaxi man just got this flesh golem's attention, so he's going to take a swing. Wow. Yeah, no, that's a crit fail.
Come on.
This golem trips over its own feet. Oh wait, no, it's feared. Actually, it can't attack, can it?
Oh, it is! Because it has fire! Because of the fire, it has a fear status right now.
Right, but I can't remember if that means... I think fear just means you can't get any closer.
I think you have to spend... Don't you have to spend your turn doing your movement to get away as far as you can?
I can tell you. I have the spell fear, so...
Oh, yeah.
So... drop whatever it is holding and become frightened for the duration. While frightened by the spell, a creature must take the dash action and move away from you by the safest available route on each of his turn.
So that's for the... Is that for the fear spell specifically, or is it for Phantasmal Force?
That's for fear. I don't know for Phantasmal Force. I'm just...
So I'm just say that
save my ass. So
yeah, I'm gonna say that it has the frightened status effect, which that spell would give it.
Disadvantage on ability checks and attacks, and it can't move closer.
Yes. Oh, but interestingly, it only has that disadvantage while the source of its fear is within line of sight.
Oh, so the darkness
can't see. And it cannot move closer to you. But because it nailed that crit fail, I'm going to say it actually, on its massive, stupid oaf feet, trips out of the darkness and is prone right there.
Ooh,
Sick.
I'll take advantage.
There you go.
Or
Cool.
you all can take advantage, because I'm just going to keep getting punched in the face.
Oh, Endr, you back?
Yes.
You're back. Hello.
I have been back.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I was looking at Roll20. Go ahead and take your turn, and the next it'll be Kyr'nes, then Zogle.
Yeah, so I just had to message Glacier because I didn't want to interrupt, but like to figure out what I had left since he had to puppeteer while I had to skedaddle, and apparently I only have like one like level 1 spell left.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fun.
Do you want me to be a rat DM right now and tell you something really nice?
What?
You guys still have an unused canister of Greek fire. Or alchemist fire.
We do? I didn't even know we had alchemist fire.
Wolfram gave it to you to go fight the hags, and you didn't use it.
Sick.
Am I carrying that?
Yep.
I would assume because it's a gift from your father, we could say you are. So I just, I want you guys to.
He's trying to give us the chance.
I am. I do recognize that this is a hard fight, so I don't want to give you more disadvantage.
I also have good news, friends. I forgot about our level up, and that makes me happy.
Wait, we leveled up?
When did you level up?
A while back. I'm talking about, because, like, our last fight was before we had our month.
Yes.
So, somebody forgot to look at their character sheet on a level up.
Wait, so are we level 7 or are we level 6?
We're level 6.
You're
Just
level
Matt
six.
forgot to do the
then,
thing.
And my character sheet is all caught up. Okay.
Your character sheet's caught up. My character sheet is caught up, but I wasn't paying attention. I thought we were looking at 5th. So that gives me some good news.
Nice. Anyways, so where is Matthatter?
He is somewhere in the darkness.
Somewhere in
We
here.
saw him walk forward into the darkness. Actually,
You
you didn't
actually
even see that.
that.
I saw him do
it's-
that.
No.
Is that... Who is meant to be in front of me?
In front of you is Azure.
It's Azure, okay.
Yeah. But I'm like, I look like a fire pit. Like, I look like fire. Or the golem. That's here.
No, yeah, okay, I just like... I think... okay, is there anyone else in the... or in the dark?
I'm sorry, you...
Like, are any of us in the darkness?
Are any of you in the darkness? You can see every member of your team. The warlock is not visible. Or I wouldn't. Maybe you wouldn't be able to see Azure, but you know that he's there.
Oh, is he technically in the darkness?
He is. That line here. I'll
Okay.
draw. Maybe I should draw like a little box.
Well, like I can kind of see like a darkness like effect, but like I can't like tell like who, like because you said the Matthatter's in there, but we can't see him, but we can see every other.
Yeah, it's like you can see my back.
Okay.
It's like
And it looks like it's kind of similar to the Tabaxi guy.
It's right there, like that.
Oh, okay.
I hope you can see that, because I don't know if that even helped.
I can kind of see that. You can infer the borders from what you can see.
Can I?
Yeah, like all the other like lights, all the other squares are white, and there's like black there, so I can
There,
tell.
how's that?
That is much more visible.
There you go.
Great. I think I'm gonna take this bottle of alchemist fire and just trash her head.
You're gonna what? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Bottle of Alchemist Fire or something.
I'm gonna take the bottle of Alchemist Fire out of my bag. I'm gonna chuck it over Azure into the darkness.
Okay.
So that way it breaks and just.
Yeah. That. Can you make an attack roll at disadvantage for me? I'm trying to figure out.
Well, also you have to tell me like the range, like the.
Yeah, so you have
because you just kind
20
of gave.
feet. Right. Oh, okay, so Alchemist Fire. 20-foot range, shatters on impact. You make a ranged attack against a creature or object, treating it like an improvised weapon. So you won't get
Proficiency.
proficiency, correct. And I think you have to use strength for throws.
Okay.
On a hit, the target takes 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of its turns. And then it can end that by using its action to make a DC 10 dexterity check.
Just stop, drop, and roll, basically.
Yeah, but that does like use up one of its turns, basically. So
Nice.
Strength check. Of course, strength is like charisma, constitution, and strength are like her worst things. But I still get a +1, so.
I was gonna say, all your worst stats are still +1s.
D20. That's gonna be a 12. Was my better roll was like 16.
okay. So you do chuck the fire into here. Let me see here.
Oh.
Fire.
De fuego.
Fire.
Fuego. Green flames. That's a really good reference that probably no one got.
It's ringing the faintest bell. I feel like I should know.
It's Acquisitions Incorporated.
That's why I should know. I've been meaning to listen to that for 1 billion years.
You guys are like have like the most obscure knowledge of things.
Like, I think the only reference that I've made that Kid has not gotten is to Zork.
Yeah, that's pretty obscure for me. Okay, so it does go pretty far afield. But how do I make it green? Give me green.
Green.
There we go.
There we go. Perfect. Green.
So you don't hit Melkadron, but you do hit an area within this darkness. Incidentally, flesh golems don't like fire.
They are displeased.
They don't like that shit. So yeah, it just kind of presents this like not ever burning but like long burning flame, and it actually, because of the darkness spell, it actually looks as if the flame is very, very far in the distance in like a dark night, even though you know that you didn't throw it that far. But yeah, that's where it is. Do you want to move, anything like that?
What is this?
Oh, that is the portal through which we don't need that anymore. But through which the Catman came.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
I'm the cat man.
I think I was gonna say maybe protection against good, evil and good, but at the same time that's a spell first of all. But you allowed as a spell as like my bonus action.
If it's a bonus action spell and it's, I think, second. Oh wait, you didn't cast a spell already. You're fine.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd allow you to do it.
Can I ask, am I allowed to ask, is that a relevant spell to use in this situation?
Oh boy.
I think it's like
Because the
Celestials,
last thing I
Fae,
want...
Fiends, something else.
Yeah, I think Malcadron falls under the category. I don't remember.
5e. I actually need to look what kind of a creature he is. Make an intelligence roll for me to see it, or Arcana. Arcana. Yeah.
Arcana.
Mhm.
Good thing I am proficient in Arcana. I have a +7.
Okay.
Okay, so 1d20. Nice. Y'all.
How'd it go?
Yo!
22.
22. Fantastic. So you, let's see, you would know that it would not be effective in this situation,
Okay, then I
as you are facing constructs and a giant.
Okay, noted. I will not be using that spell then, as not to waste a spell slot.
Okay.
Um,
Zogle. So I apologize. I don't mean to interrupt your turn. Hey, Zogle.
Hmm?
Is Moonbeam a concentration spell?
Let me double check.
I think it is.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Okay. Hey, Zogle.
Yeah, I don't have a moonbeam anymore, do I?
Is Healing Spirit a concentration spell?
Yeah, dropping moonbeam so that we can
Okay.
keep healing spirit.
Okay.
Fuck!
Oops.
No, that's alright. That's
Okay.
my bad for not remembering that.
Okay. Endr, continue your turn.
What is this?
That's
That's
Zogle.
Zogle.
Oh, I was like, what?
I know.
was
We're
It's
so
not an
used to
animal.
animal Zogle.
I'm so used to like animals is like Zoggles.
There, he's facing the right way now.
I was like, what is that? Is that like a ray beam? Is that a Tesla?
Mm.
It's like,
Tesla.
I was like, what? No, I think I'm good. I think I'm not gonna move. I'm outside of the darkness, and I think, in a good position.
Cool.
So that's gonna be my turn.
Alright.
My turn.
I was like, why is it golems again? But then I remembered we did a thing. Azure,
Yeah,
where's your turn? You deleted
well-
your character, so it disappeared.
it's.
I think he was
it's
at the bottom.
after- Y-
No, you weren't the very last one. You
Yeah,
were definitely before Zogle, at least.
yeah.
Were you before Zogle? Were you before Kyr'nes?
Zoggle's like almost last.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, are you okay, buddy?
I think I was after Zogle because I think that his spirit healed me and then I could play my turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think
that
sounds
possible?
about right.
Am I?
Well, the spirit heals you at the start of your turn. Does that sound right?
Yeah, it's anybody that first gets bapped by it, and then anybody that's first in it.
Yeah, and I do remember that when you summoned the dude, like nothing happened for a couple of turns.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put you behind Kyr'nes, if that's cool with everybody.
Sounds good.
Sounds
I
good to
don't
me.
mind at all.
All right, so Kyr'nes.
I am going to do my bestiest to move such that I don't hit the tabaxi, and then use my Dargon breath on where I'm
Okay.
pretty sure Melkadrin is.
Okay,
He needs to make a dex save.
a dex boy. Oh, golly.
Do I have a scroll that?
You do have the
You're
Dragon
gonna
Breath
stand it out?
scroll.
You do.
18?
18 does save, so he takes 5 cold damage.
Okay, and where are you attacking from?
I'm gonna try and move so I don't hit the. I'm moving the
Boxing
recording.
man.
Give me a hot second. Yeah, I'm gonna move so I don't hit the tabaxi, which is here-ish, probably.
Yeah, that's perfect. That is lovely. Jamin Filler. Here we go. He takes 5?
Yep, 5 cold damage.
Yeah.
Okay. You've taken away half of his healing from that turn.
Haha!
Aha!
Movie.
It would have taken all of it if he didn't make his save.
You would have. Anything else?
I don't think I can do anything else, so no.
Okay.
Unless I can
Alright,
bonus
Azure's
action
on.
cantrip.
What cantrip are you trying to use?
I don't think any of my cantrips have bonus action, so we're good.
Alright. Azure Zogle.
Okay. So, okay, tell me if that plan works, okay? Before I, okay. So, in one turn, like in my turn, I would like to be
You also heal
able
for 2.
to wrap, because I have the adventure, I started with the adventurer's gear pack thingy. So I got a flask of oil.
Oh, okay.
And I want to throw the oil with an arrow, okay?
Okay.
And do heat metal on the arrow.
Oh, interesting.
So it lights up the oil bottle on impact.
Okay.
That's clever.
That is really clever. Let me take a look at something real quick. I want to allow cool for sure. So I'm just going to take a look at something real fast.
Because I know,
Oh.
I feel like
I'm playing Dungeons
wrapping
and Dragons.
flask around would be,
Mhm.
could be like an then heat metal also an action, but can it be
Something funny to say, okay.
Say your funny thing later. I'm on stream.
So,
Or also what I thought, maybe I can fuse my turn with Blue so she can wrap the bottle around the arrow, and then
okay.
I'm trying.
Yes. I say yes. So if you want to use Blue's turn to do that, she'll have to be next to you, so you'll have to move her to... but yes, I will allow you to... Let's see. Well, because there's like 3 actions here, right?
Yeah.
So you might have to do it on your next turn to heat metal, but you could prep the arrow and fire the arrow this turn.
Okay, but since it's dark, do I need to know where the arrow is?
I mean, I assume
metal
you're...
affects something that you can see.
Oh, does it?
Shoot.
Let me double check because they also have.
I've got it pulled up right here. You do have to see it for heat metal.
Okay, so can I prep the because I'm still gonna have to throw it at the same turn that I'm
Can
okay.
I? Can I don't want to no, you do your thing.
Okay, so I got another idea, okay? I'm gonna wrap this oil potion with still an arrow.
Okay.
But instead of me throwing it, I'm gonna ask Blue to go drop it.
Oh,
and she
okay.
could because it only works with our vision, right? But we can still scream at each other, right?
Yeah, you could talk to each other, but you have to be able to see.
Yeah, you can't cast it without seeing it yourself.
Yeah.
So maybe I could cast it, since it's a flask of oil, it wouldn't burn instantly,
Okay. Yeah, no,
so maybe I could, you know what I mean? Turn it up, and then she drops it, and then it's...
Yeah, I mean, I'm into that.
Okay. I'm making this... Okay. So Blue comes... Oops. So... Oh, she can go like that. Okay, so she moved 2. So because I've got a rope, a fucking long rope.
Yeah.
So I wrap the shit out of this thing up together, and I ask Blue to go drop it.
Okay.
And I want to drop it so like I move 2. How many movement do I have with blue? Is it
You have 30.
okay? So I wanna. So I was there. 10. So I got 20 left. So I move that there, and I move that there. And can she throw it here to make like a wall? So it makes like it's kind of a wall.
A wall? Like, you want her to drop it right there so that the fire will be there?
Like I would drop it in front of me.
Okay.
Or I can
Yeah.
drop it under me, but I would prefer in front of me.
Yeah, so I need things from you, okay? Because I want awesome to happen.
Yeah.
So, you're gonna have to be communicating this with Blue.
Yeah.
So I want a straight up charisma check for that.
Okay, straight up with my proficiency or.
Yeah. So I want charisma, and then I need you to roll for Blue to like just make a straight roll.
Okay.
Because we don't really have stats for Blue. Oops.
Yeah.
To see if she is able to effectively place it in the darkness.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm rolling charisma now.
Yes.
I got 14.
14. Okay.
And just a straight roll, like a d20. Oh, 16.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say that's effective, like, because I would say that her part is a lot harder than your part. So like a 14 is probably fine for that, and then like a 16 is good. So yeah. So Blue places this ticking time bomb at Malkadrin's feet. It doesn't explode yet.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yet.
No.
I'm just gonna put a dot.
Okay.
Is
That's
that
perfect. That's
Okay.
perfect.
okay? In so did I okay, so I was there 1 2 3 4. So do I have enough to if I moved 4 square, do I have enough to move Blue back?
Yes, you do.
Okay, 2
Back
space,
to
right?
at least here. Yeah.
Okay, so like that,
Mhm.
and then like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. Oh
Woo!
boy.
Okay.
Okay. Are you moving at all, or is that your?
Oops. I'm gonna move like I'm gonna move like that in front of
Oh,
the
okay.
golem, but I'm still
Yes.
fired.
Is Phantasmal Force? Hold on.
It is a
concentration.
It is a concentration.
Okay. Okay, I will. So you're gonna have to drop either Phantasmal Force or do something else with your turn. Although we've pretty much made this whole plan, so I feel like maybe the Phantasmal Force is gonna go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just I just move like farther away then, like that.
Okay.
And yeah.
Perfect. All right, Zogle.
That's awesome. Okay, so I haven't seen any of this.
You have not.
Okay, but I do
You
see.
probably hear him talking about it.
But I see some weird ass green fire already in there, right? Like from far away or whatever.
Yeah. You can't tell how far away it is, but you know it's there.
Okay, in my vast knowledge of nature and all of the bullshit, I will drop Spirit Cow, and I will cast Spike Growth.
Oh, okay.
And starting from here, and it's 20 radial.
Okay.
And the hopes are that maybe it catches fire
That seems reasonable. Yeah, I would say yes. I say yes.
Sick.
You said spike growth. It's a plant, right?
Yeah,
Like-
it's spike, like thorny plants growing everywhere. Holy shit.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, it's
Alright.
everywhere. Oh shit, because that's a 20-foot radial.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's probably got everybody in that radius.
Yeah, so nobody move, I guess?
Also, you're all going to be on fire in about just a second.
Well,
Uh-oh.
actually, I guess I can start from... Oh, okay. I can actually put it here, and it'll stop right about there.
Okay, you want to put it there?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. One, two. How far? How far is this going?
It's a 20-foot radial, so...
To there? That's half.
Yup.
Right?
Yup. Yup.
1, 2, 3. 4. Oh my god, what is this spell?
Oh my god, that's a
Wow.
big ass
It's
sweep.
massive.
I forgot how bonkers spike growth is.
This is crazy. Cool. And also,
So it stops right here. That's the plan.
that's the
Right-
point, right
Right
there.
when I last saw the tabaxi, so that I don't
Uh-huh.
incinerate him.
All right. So this is amazing. Hold, draw shape. Orange. Here we go. So for those of you playing at home, the- this flaming plant covers. Is this right? Like this area.
Yeah, it
Jeez.
should.
Oh
It
my god.
should. The idea was like right here is where the corner is.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, right there. Okay, hold on.
Wow.
Can
So
I
just move it down one box.
Can I move it? Whoop, yep. There we go. And then I'll move the token too. Oh, hello.
Perfect.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, it's
It's Razz.
Razz.
It's
raspberry.
Raspberry.
Razz
Yeah,
Matthatter.
so there. This is wild. So there is there's suddenly a massive flaming plant in the middle of the
Galaxy brain.
This is what happens when you have 4 spellcasters in your party.
Well, you just sit there and Zogle's just like, God, fucking bless it. Just
Light
like,
spike growth on fire. Galaxy brain.
Since I don't know for sure where the fire is, I will just put plants everywhere.
So I'm going to say that Matthatter has the effect of Alchemist Fire on him now. Shoot, I have so many things on so many different layers. Where's my layers? Layers. There it is. Okay. So he takes 1d4 fire damage every turn. That I
Can y'all
rolled
hear
into-
me? Just
Yes.
by the way.
Yes.
Okay, Discord was just like, we can't hear you, and I was like,
But Discord. Cool.
But this
Yeah, so he takes. So, giant flaming plant. Matthatter's on fire. At the end of. Oh, Zogle, do you have anything else?
Gonna back my shit up.
Okay. Alright.
Boop.
Okay. So, at the end of Zogle's turn, which is the final turn, the arrow explodes.
Oh, good.
Yes. I'm going to say that it's going to double the damage of your heat metal spell. So that's it's normally 2d8, so we're going to make it 4d8 since it's like an explosion.
Okay.
It is going to be in like a 3x3 box, so the tabaxi is going to take a hit, but it's so awesome that I don't think he'll mind.
You just see this tabaxi being like, holy shit.
that was so.
He's like, I don't care if I'm on fire. I don't care about bronchitis.
I don't care about bronchitis.
I don't care about bronchitis.
You said 4d8?
Yes,
4d8.
yes, 4d8.
please.
Okay. I rolled 17.
I'm sorry, you rolled how much? 17.
I got 17 in total.
Yes, you did.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
I'm so
Minus 17.
excited.
That's beautiful. And the Tabaxi also is going to take minus 17. Amazing. I love D&D.
Yeah. See, this moment in
So how
D&D just
How much damage has Matthatter taken now?
A lot.
He's taken a lot. He's also healed a lot.
Yeah.
And in fact, it is now Matthatter's turn, and he heals 10. That's 10. But
This is
you
gonna
guys
take a billion
effectively,
years.
you guys negated that the healing that he's done the last 2 turns. So good job.
Hey, Vita, you're good. Chill.
What happens in Spike Trap, by the way?
Yeah. So this is fun knowledge. A creature that moves in or is within the area takes 2d4 piercing damage every 5 feet traveled, but they are not aware that the area around them is spikes unless they make a spell save DC to recognize this terrain as hazardous.
Oh my god.
Wow, Spike Room's
Wow.
busted.
Nice.
Okay.
That's very good.
Is that
Okay.
just a druid
Oh,
spell? I'm a little jealous.
Yeah, rangers and druids.
That's so cool.
The ranger spell too? Nice.
Well, yeah, rangers are discount druids, basically.
I'm going to give Matthatter the Alchemist fire damage as well. He takes 2 damage from that. Okay, so it's when he moves that the effect happens? Okay. Okay. Alright, Matthatter, buddy.
My current taste of home.
Oh joy.
You hear a roar, like an angry roar at from this dude who's just been exploded and like spike trapped and stuff. He is gonna. He moves. You didn't see that. He moves. And Kyr'nes, bestie buddy, you. Oh, he takes the damage from moving.
Yep, it's 2d4 piercing damage every 5 feet traveled.
Oh my gosh.
All right, go ahead and if you want to go ahead and roll that.
Also, it's difficult terrain, so his movement is half.
Perfect.
So he needs to basically move 10 feet for every 5 feet.
I don't think that's how that works. It takes that out of his movement. He doesn't take that much damage.
No, not the
Okay.
damage part, but basically he needs
Okay.
to move more in order to move.
Yeah.
As
So,
usual.
So basically, move less.
yes, move less to move more.
You can incur even more damage to speed through it, I think.
Probably.
That one it does not say.
Well, if you want to roll that damage, I'm gonna play my buddy.
I don't know if it's also fire damage because it's flaming plant life, but 5 damage as far as spike growth is concerned.
Okay. Jesus. Okay. Okay. That's fine. This is fine. I'm having flashbacks.
This is fine.
I'm having
This is
flashbacks to the
fine.
first time you guys fought this guy.
But
Oh, man.
I don't want it like. Okay, so it's on a timer, right? Like the plant's gotta be on a timer if it's burning.
Well,
Or is it? Or
that
since
was my
it's magic-
question. It's magic plants?
Like,
I would say you've got maybe like 3 or 4 turns. Actually, Zogle,
Yeah.
roll me a check with your spell casting modifier. Excuse me, not like your spell attack modifier, just your spell stat.
I am stressed.
Plus, let me double check. Oh, jeez, I have a low wisdom on this. Well, okay, it's not low, but apparently I rolled a natural one on that. But
Okay.
oh,
Uh,
I'm a warcast.
Not what this is for. You have... The plants are going to burn for approximately 1 turn. Because
Fine, I'll take it.
I was going to give you 1 turn for every 5 that you rolled me, and you failed me.
Well, you know what? I can't always.
Cool. Kyr'nes, you hear a little bit of like metal rattling, and a blade flies out of the dark at you.
Oh, yikes.
I mean, he didn't throw it or anything. Like he's just attacking with it.
Okay.
And let's see here. 22.
Oh, yeah, very hits.
Yep.
Almost choked.
You take 15 slashing damage.
Ow. Rude.
And he says, "I'm not finished yet." And like it's like in your ears. He's like, "I'm not finished yet."
Oh god.
He gets real ASMR.
I'm out.
I'm not finished yet.
Goodbye.
Okay.
I will turn you down to negative decibels.
Also, the effect of the darkness has been pretty much negated at the moment.
Everything is on fire.
Everything is magically fiery. So,
Magic fired.
yeah. He doesn't have a. Oh, he does have 2 attacks. He has multi-attack.
Uh-oh.
That's fun.
Oh,
He's gonna take a second one.
Uh-oh.
I just realized that I have a very nice Druid cantrip that I can use. Or, not Druid,
Like, what?
Cleric,
I was like,
sorry.
excuse me.
Sorry.
18 to hit.
18 to hit? I don't... I lied. I have an AC of 12. That does also
I was
hit.
like, you're a sorcerer. Fight me.
I like got stuck in
Dalek.
Dragonborn.
I got stuck in Dalrek's brain for like 1 second.
Yeah. You take 15.
Oh my gosh, I have 1 hit point.
You might want to heal there, buddy.
I don't...
My turn's next.
Yes, it is Endr next. It's also the after Endr, it's the flesh golems and Kyr'nes.
Okay, well, I assume it's my turn now.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, hello. We say
Okay.
yes.
Am I able to move over to Kyr'nes? Question marks.
I mean, yeah.
Aelita, stop. Aelita is a very panicky girl right now because we're moving. She does not understand what is happening.
Oh,
Oh, bless.
20 and then 10. I mean, you could move to where you could see Kyr'nes, and in theory, you could move like 10 feet away from Kyr'nes. But that's the closest that you can get. Well, here's the thing. It depends if you want to take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
Because the golem.
I know.
Wait, can they attack?
They're feared. They can't do...
they're prone.
One's
Oh,
prone.
yes, the
And
golem.
on top of that, everything's on fire.
So yeah, this golem is prone. The other one, I will say, last you saw was not in range to hit you if you went that way.
Okay. Well, I was gonna try and get over to Kyr'nes to use Virtue, but I guess I'm not gonna be able to touch him. But I can at least make my way over there.
Hey, Lita, come here.
Making my way downtown.
Walking fast, faces passing, I'm homebound. Deedly-deedly-dee.
I'm gonna get over as close as I possibly can
Oh,
to
you can get to
Kyr'nes.
him. You have 30 feet of movement, don't you?
Yeah.
Do you mean as close as you can without taking an attack of opportunity, or as close as you can?
Well,
Because the attack of opportunity
if the golems are prone, can they attack me with
I
opportunity?
think it's a disadvantage if they can.
Yeah, sure. I think I have the hit points for it.
Okay. So you want to move to Kyr'nes?
Yes.
Okay. No one's twisting your arm.
Yeah, no,
Other than your
just
character
letting you know that
motivations.
you can.
What?
I was just letting you know you can get there. I'm not saying do it or don't. I'm just saying.
Well, no. Like, I didn't know if I was able to move enough space to get to Kyr'nes.
You have plenty of space.
I am gonna roll this attack of opportunity now.
Okay.
At disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh. 13?
Against what, my AC?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. My AC's 11. I'm a wizard.
What?
in the human
You can
with no
shield.
armor.
You could
You
shield.
have one spell slot, right?
I do.
So
Your
you can
abjuration
shield.
ward too.
Oh.
Yeah, your abjuration ward is full. So you could just tank it with your abjuration ward.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just do that.
Okay.
Alrighty. You...
Lots of good options.
Let's see here. You take how much? From this... You take 13 hit points of damage.
13. Okay, well that knocks my abjuration ward down to 6.
Okay.
But it will
Still not
recharge
part
the
of
next
your
time you
hit
cast
points,
a
so
shield.
that's good.
Cool. So you made it.
Yeah, and then I am going to use Kyr'nes. What's your spell, or what's your health at?
1.
Ooh, no.
Kyr'nes health.
It's at 1.
It is. I am.
Oh, yeah, I am going to use the cantrip Virtue, which is you touch a creature with at least 1 hit point, it gains temporary hit points equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier for the duration.
Well, there you go.
And that's my intelligence, so it's 1d4 plus 4.
That's pretty good.
That's really good, actually. For a cantrip.
Roll the 4. Roll the 4. I'm sending you positive
Roll the
energy.
4. Roll the 4.
Okay, let me go to my dice.
Take it or leave it.
On... You get 7 hit points.
Sick. I have
Nice, good
7
roll.
temporary hit points.
Good.
Beautiful.
No, those are
Oh.
7 actual hit points you get back.
actual
No, I
real
thought
people
Virt-
hit points?
I thought Virtue said that it comes back as.
Oh no, yeah, temporary hit points. Okay,
Okay.
sorry.
Okay. Noted.
They're just as good as regular ones at this point.
Yeah.
At this point, yeah.
So you are up to 8.
Sick.
Kyr'nes,
Bless.
you still have my healing potions, right? Because I didn't take any.
Oh, I do. I think.
Yeah. Because I was like, oh, I'll be fine. I have fucking animal shapes.
Rip
Putting
your
on my
animal
shoes.
shapes.
Dumbass druid.
How many potions do I have then?
Write down your potions!
Right? Like, I don't write them down because I don't have them.
You're making the DM grumpy.
You're not making the DM grumpy. Write down your potions!
At
This
least,
happens too much.
like, I'm so meticulous about writing things down. I just didn't write
You
down.
have
the
at least 2 because that's how many I think each of us would have gotten.
We're gonna
if
say
I didn't
2
take
then.
them.
So I got a random question, but what are the yellow mushrooms? A while back, we received yellow mushrooms.
Those allow you to see in the dark. Yeah, they would essentially give you dark vision. It wouldn't be like true sight or anything like that.
Okay.
Also, boys, I got to go.
Okay.
Duz's forgot I had a dinner to go to.
Oh noes!
Oof.
Alright,
Well, enjoy your dinner.
we got
Have a
Okay.
good meal.
Boing.
I will leave G to pup there.
Okay.
Bye.
Boing.
Bye.
Good
Wow.
boy. Time
Okay.
to open Endr's character sheet.
So, okay, who's after Endr? It's the golem. right?
It is the golems, yes. I did have a realization that I skipped the duty dude's turn, the cat dude, because for some reason I didn't give him a turn. So
Tabaxi don't deserve no turn.
they're second-class citizens, clearly.
I mean, the last time that happened, we fucking like broke a giant dragon out of jail so that they could be free people. So
That is
maybe
true.
hope not.
So he's gonna go ahead and take his turn just now, and then we're gonna put him in the regular spot because I think I put him behind Zogle. Or I tried. That didn't work. Kyr'nes, after you take this nasty hit, you hear, "Not so fast, mate." He's slightly Australian.
Okay.
Ooh, and he is gonna chop right into Melkadrin. And you hear a cry of pain. And you see, through this kind of magical darkness, as you're kind of like standing next to the only part that is actually dark, right? Like there's this owl. You see a flash of like glowing purple, like two-dimensional creepy eyes.
Ooh.
He has true sight.
Yo.
He doesn't take
Yeah.
disadvantage. That's awesome.
Yeah. That's his warlock thing. I'm so excited about that. I've been wanting to use this guy forever. Next up, it's golems. So, I think because of the fire, this guy is like wait. Ooh. How do I switch your layer? Can you guys see him now? Nope.
Nope.
Oh god.
Nah.
Why did I cast darkness? There we go. That guy is gonna step out. And he's gonna look around and reacquire his target, and he's gonna step up to Zogle.
Oh, good.
And it lets out a roar, and it's gonna take a couple little swipes. Oh, baby!
Is he still at disadvantage because he is afraid?
This one. Would it be afraid right now? It's probably afraid right now.
Big giant ball of fire behind it. Me.
Does a 13 hit you? Your AC?
Let me double check. It does not by
Okay.
1.
Okay, well, its first attack whiffs.
Yeah.
The second attack definitely hits.
Back.
And you take... God, what was I saying it was? Was it 15?
13 from last time I saw somebody get hit. But it's 15.
I don't know if that's true. Let's... I mean, it might be. Oh. It sure is 13. I shouldn't have doubted you. I thought it was 15. Yeah, so you take 13 when the second fist slams into your head.
Oof.
The other flesh golem uses half its movement to stand up, and then it's going to proceed around 1, 2, 3. You can just barely get to Azure. And it's also going to take 2 attacks at disadvantage.
Oh, wait, where was he real quick?
He was, right? There.
Yeah.
Oh, does the Tabaxi get an attack of opportunity?
Well, he does, doesn't he? He does. He says, "Where you going?" And you hear an axe clatter to the floor.
Oh.
Oh my god, he's so incompetent.
I'm not real sure where you need to pay this dude.
He's extra hit points.
Well, we summoned you and we saved your life, so...
All right. 2 attack disadvantage. Does a 13 hit?
No, it doesn't.
Really?
I have 14.
Go Bard. Okay. The second one does a 15 hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You take 13 points of damage.
Oh.
As a fist makes contact right square in the middle of your chest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you still have your cow? I need a cow.
It's gone.
Nope. I set fire to the bad guy. I don't know.
So it's gonna be Kyr'nes, Azure, Zogle.
Okay, I turn to Endr, seeing Azure get just decked in the chest. How's Azure doing? Can I tell?
Me?
Yeah, you.
My insides are at 5 hit points.
Oh, yikes! So seeing that Azure is having himself a rough day, I pull out one of my healing potions out of the haversack and go help him to Endr, and I use my bonus action to chug a healing potion.
Okay.
That is whatever the base healing potion was, probably. Hold up just a second. Let me scroll up to see what it is, because I have it here.
You got it.
Oh,
You can do it.
2d4 plus 2. Sick. Let's see how I do. 9. That's beautiful, actually.
There you go.
So now I have 10 hit points. Sick. And then I whoa, dude.
Wait, did you say 9? Because you have temporary hit points too.
I do. So I have.
Yeah, so you've got like 17.
Yes.
Yeah, you can take
Effectively.
1 hit.
And I use my normal action to spray and pray my Dargon's breath, and it's only gonna hit Matthatter probably.
Yep.
3d6.
Oh my, he fails his dex check.
He takes 7 cold damage.
7 cold damage. Okay.
Make
I have to switch layers again. God damn it.
This is what happens when we bodge the layout, kids.
You said 7, right? I just
Yep.
need to make sure. Okay. Cool. Interesting. You hear a pained grunt. Anything else?
I don't have anything else. Actually, can I step back out of Melkadrin's range? Can I step back out of Melkadrin's range of attack without attack of opportunity?
He still has his reaction, so...
Oh, he still has a reaction. Never mind, I'm gonna stay where I am.
However, I will tell you, he's a pretty big boy, and maybe his range is a little bit bigger than normal.
Okay. Well, he still has his reaction, so it's not even worth, because it's... So, that's my turn. Hooray.
Okay. Next up is Azure, then Zogle, then Catboy.
So did he take his reaction action to get up? What?
No,
Or-
he used half of his movement speed.
Okay. So also, can I use my bonus action before doing my action?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna. I'm. That's my last one. I'm gonna inspire. I'm gonna use bardic inspiration on. Who still have his inspiration point?
Are you guys keeping track of your bardic inspiration?
I have super used my bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I don't have one.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to Zogle.
Okay.
I'm like, let's go. You can transform into a doggo.
Apparently, no, I can't. So.
I'm gonna use again Phantasmal Force.
Okay.
Against the one that's beating the shit out of me. So
Okay.
he needs to make a intelligence check thingy.
Okay.
saving throw.
However, I think he does have like protection against magic or something, so he might get advantage on this. Let me check. Flipping through tomes.
It's the
I
DM
just need to
life.
start using. I need to start using monsters that are across from each other.
Honestly,
These don't
like,
usually belong in the same place at all. Why do we keep seeing these kinds of monsters together?
like,
I have no idea.
Monster of the Week doesn't even have a monster manual, and I'm still like, where are my notes? Every time.
Okay, yes, he does have advantage on this. But if he rolls like that again, oh my god, yeah, he fails.
Yoo-hoo! Okay, so I want to turn, like, I look at him and I'm like, okay, so you thought I could be fire, but you never thought I could be a bomb. And I like, cause it's an illusion, so to his eyes, I like explode, creating this, like, beautiful fire, like,
Very
floor. And
Okay.
it's
Prevail.
like, so it's 10, like I can create an illusion that's, that's how much? Like, okay. I'm trying to, okay, no. Okay, so I'm gonna just turn yeah, voila.
Voila. Very nice. Okay.
And, yeah. If I move blue, does he get an attack an opportunity?
Not if she stays within 5 feet of him.
Okay.
Like, so if she can like skirt the outside of his, kind of thing.
Okay. And can I move just as much as I usually could?
Yes. Yeah. You
Okay.
can. If you wanted to circle him for 30 feet, you could do that.
Okay. And my other question is, can I put her over, since she's flying? Can I put her over the fire?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. Like on top of my.
Yep.
Okay. Like, okay. So that's gonna be my. I mean, she can. No, that's. Oh, okay, that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Does he take damage or anything from Phantasmal Force?
Yeah. So if he stands in the area, or if he enters the area within 5 feet of the illusion, he gets 1d6. 1d6. Yeah.
Okay. So he is within 5 feet of it. So go ahead and roll that 1d6.
Woohoo! I rolled it too.
Takes 2 damage. Okay. Nice.
It's-
Oh, so we know how much health he has. Saved by the meme. We know how much health he has. In fairness, I would do the same thing.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Anything else, Azure?
No, that's it.
Okay, Zogle.
Well, since my plant matter is the poof,
Yeah, it's almost gone. It'll be gone at the end of your turn.
yeah, well, I'm gonna stop concentrating on it anyway and be like, alright, asshole. I will cast Flame Blade, which is a bonus action.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cut into this asshole right in front of me with it.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it's a melee spell attack, which is so much better for me. Let me find my spell attack bonuses.
For everyone else, the large flaming plant poofs out of existence, and you're left with a distant green flame again in the shadows.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Obviously an 8's not gonna hit.
It almost hits.
Oh.
I'm good to know. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna fucking use my inspiration on that shit. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a D6 now?
Let me just check to be sure. It's a um inspiration die. It's 1d8.
Even better. Okay, so 16 altogether.
Yeah. This is probably too much information, but you could have looked this up in the last 2 months. You literally didn't even have to roll for it. Like, their armor class is a 9, so.
Oh.
Well, I almost missed, but it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
3, 6, and that will be 9 points of fire damage.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm literally holding a fire blade in my hand.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is
actually,
so
there's-
anime.
There's a thing. Let's see here.
I hold a fuego.
If it takes fire damage, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the end of its next turn.
Sick.
Fun.
That's helpful.
Yes, it is. Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that
Yep,
everything?
That's it. That's all I got.
Okay. From within the darkness, you hear, "Oh, I'm gonna earn me pay." And
No, we
oh
won't.
wait, he's half spellcaster. Let me take a look at what kind of spells he's got.
Warlock, Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast is the good one.
He
What
does
is
in
that?
fact have Eldritch Blast.
That would be the Warlock cantrip.
I think that's what he's gonna use. In fact. So he uses Eldritch Blast, which I don't know how it works, because I've never played a Warlock.
Oh,
It
I don't
is
play enough
a
Warlock.
It's a ranged spell attack up to 60 feet. I don't remember the damage.
Okay.
That's like
Let's see. On a hit, target takes 1d10 force. Spell creates more than one beam. Reach higher levels. Wow. Holy shit. So he, the shadowy darkness is briefly lit up by 3 beams of powerful energy as he casts Eldritch Blast.
Whoa. Oh, he has 3 of them?
He has 3 of them. Oh, one second.
sick.
Shit, dude. That means he's at least level 8?
Nice.
Ish? 8-ish?
He is at least a level 11 Warlock, actually.
For 3 beams. That's correct. I don't play Warlock, but I've, like, seen enough of them.
Fair. And actually, it does not specifically say Warlock level, so he's at least a level 11 character. Yeah, it does not specify like spellcaster or warlock level. So he's gonna make 3 attacks.
3 spell attacks.
What is your AC, Matthatter? God damn it, he's on a different layer. Why is this happening to me?
You're trying to kill us!
So one flies far afield and hits like out here, and the other 2 are going to connect with Matthatter. Wow, this is really good damage for a cantrip too. I need to play Warlock.
Oh, I know. This cantrip is why everybody who like goes hardcore and multi-classes for the like power chooses Warlock.
Wow. Matthatter takes 19 damage from that shit.
From a cantrip?
From a cantrip. It deals 1d10 damage.
What the
Yup.
I know. Eldritch
But
Blast is amazing.
I think Eldritch Blast is only available to
Warlocks.
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 Yep. I guess you could take Magic Initiate or something. I don't know if that would work.
We would have to look at Magic Initiate, actually.
Yeah. You see a brief flash of Matthatter's skeleton attached to all of these like syringes and stuff. Like it lights up his insides, and he lets out an angry scream.
You
Cool.
like that, Daddy?
Oh lord.
He says, I will not be defeated by you. And he is going to go ahead and make his multi-attack.
Oh, you can indeed choose Warlock under Magic Initiate.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Eldritch
I know what feat I'm taking.
All right. He's going to make an attack on Kyr'nes and Endr. They are at disadvantage though, so pray for that. One on Kyr'nes. Oh boy, you better hope he rolls low.
Oh no.
Yes, he misses you.
Oh, thank Hylia.
And then the one on Endr. Oh boy. 15. That hits.
Yes, that does.
She takes 15 damage. This one I know. So Endr takes 15 damage.
Okay, let me mark that.
Is Virtue a abjuration spell?
Is Virtue an abjuration spell? Give me a tick. Virtue is an abjuration cantrip, so that recharged her. Okay, that recharged her abjuration word, so that 15 comes out of her abjuration.
Boy, that's lucky.
Wow!
Wow.
Sick! Love it!
Wizards are dinky.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Wizards
abjuration
can be
wizard.
awesome, but at the same time, it is an expensive class. My transmutation wizard, I've been broke and for most of our game until we killed the dragon and took its horde.
I really want to do a divination wizard that's a Kenku, so that when I get the third eye ability, I can have be like the three-eyed raven.
Oh, that would be super sick.
Yeah. Anyway, it's Endr's turn, and then Kyr'nes, you're after flesh golems.
Okay. Is it possible for Endr to perform a run such that she doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity from the golem, but still gets to Azure?
So it's to Azure?
Yeah. Because I can't get the ruler to play
I will tell you, firstly, you don't, even if you don't have to worry about the golem, you do have to worry about Matthatter.
Oh, yikes. Don't like that.
Yes. Because she got attacked, she got a melee attack from Matthatter, so, she knows that she's within his range. I would say no, it is not possible to go directly to Azure, without provoking, no, you wouldn't provoke an attack of opportunity from the golem if you were within its range. So it's just Matthatter, who is at disadvantage, for what it's worth.
Ooh, I feel like Endr is very much the big on protecting her friends, and Kyr'nes basically told her, go fix him, so she's gonna go do that.
Alright.
We love peer pressure. Let's go.
Alright. $14.
14? Let me check her AC. Oh, it's 11.
You can use your reaction to do her shield.
I was checking.
Does she have spell slots?
She has literally, this is her one remaining spell slot. I'm going to use...
Didn't she use a spell on you?
Nope, Virtue.
Oh, it's a cantrip? Okay.
So I'm gonna cast shield and recharge my abjuration word and not get hit by that.
Okay. I will say you could cast that cantrip again that she just cast. But I don't know if because if she wants to heal Azure, then I guess probably not, huh?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was planning on. Was so I have my full abjuration word, and I'm gonna heal Azure with the Virtue, which does 1d4 plus spellcasting, which is really good, I think. Yeah,
okay.
1d4
Can you
plus
use
4.
your reaction on your turn? I'm sure you can.
Yeah.
Well, that's what shield specifically meant for, is anything that is about to hit you.
Okay, so you're recharging her ward twice this turn.
Mm-hmm.
Checks out. Okay.
Okay, Azure, you heal 5 points. I roll
That's the
good.
last. That's your healer's health.
Oh,
Go, I'm
okay.
at 10.
Okay, that's
Okay.
that's Ender's turn.
All right, it's golem time.
Uh-oh.
Oh joy.
Oh, does shield lasts until the beginning of my next turn as Ender,
Does it?
I think.
Cool.
So I have 15 AC until things happen.
You have 16 AC.
I have
plus
16
5.
AC until her next turn. That's 6.5.
All right. The golem, seeing this figure charge out of the darkness, is not happy. And it's gonna make an attack on Endr and Azure. So
I'm on
Endr-
I'm fire. I'm
Oh,
fire.
you're fire. It cannot attack you. And you are within its line of sight, so it has disadvantage on attacks. Would it
And-
run away from you?
And it's on fire. It took fire damage last turn.
It oh yeah. So oh my god. So I'm gonna give it like a. I'm gonna give Endr like an increased AC because of that. Because I can't give like double disadvantage, but I do feel
Yeah.
like that should factor in probably. You know, there's a lot of fire going on.
Mm.
Yeah, no, she's fine.
Okay.
From that first attack. Hold on. Second attack coming in. Okay, so a 17 base plus like 7, so that's probably gonna hit.
Yeah, that'll do.
So she's gonna take 15.
Okay.
Good thing she's got that ward.
Yeah, that ward has saved Ender's butt literally this entire fight.
Yes. Zogle.
Yes.
Me
Hello?
smash.
Oh, okay. At disadvantage because you were took the fire damages,
Oh yeah, huh.
and I'm holding a ginormous blade of fire.
So his first attack misses.
Yay!
14.
That's meets my armor class.
Meets it. Okay, so you take 15.
Ow.
Okay. Next up, it's Kyr'nes, then Azure, then Zogle.
Okay.
Thank you.
I am going to chug my second potion.
Okay.
2d4 plus 2. Come on. 8. That's pretty good.
A good job. A good job.
Yes. And then I'm gonna use my Dargon's breath on
Okay.
Nocadron spray and pray.
Alright, let's see how he does. Oh yeah, he makes a save.
13 halved is a number 6.
Ah! Not happy. He actually, you can hear Melkadron's breath, and it's starting to kind of hitch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Color me interested.
Also, are you a? Oh, you sure are. That's fun. I'm just gonna go ahead and. Here's the thing. I have not been rolling for Melkadron's concentration on darkness. I am going
Oh.
to say he probably failed one of these rolls at some point. So I'm going to remove darkness. Just gonna go ahead and do that.
Cool.
Yeah, fantastic.
Supremely handy.
He's the big boss. He can have a slightly unfair fight. It's fine. Okay, now actually you can. Oh my god, I can actually bring him onto the correct layer now.
But we get to see the boy.
To layer, token layer.
He's right there.
He is right there. Melkadron is So the ports where the black lines are sticking into him that are powering the weapon, they are like bleeding in excess, and he is looking not healthy at all. He's looking very, very injured. Next. Kyr'nes, did you want to do anything else this turn?
Bonus action, that's all I got.
Okay. Azure, then Zogle, then Catboy.
So if I prepare a spell,
Mhm.
like to use it later, does it like it counts as concentration? I'm guessing.
Holding a spell. Oof.
According to Matthew Mercer, yeah.
You mean according to the one true God, Matthew Mercer?
Yes, according
I
to
saw-
GM Lord.
I saw a listing for using Matt Mercer as your cleric's patron deity.
Okay,
Yes.
to make it simpler.
Uh-huh.
No, never mind.
It does. Okay, so I've found, and according to the player's handbook, so yes, it does count as concentration.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna. Did Endr give me the potion?
I cast Virtue, not a
Oh,
potion.
She healed you.
Okay. Never mind. I'm gonna use. Can I use a spell while I'm concentrating?
Yes, you just cannot use another concentration spell. Well, okay, if you're holding a spell, no. But if you have a spell you're concentrating on, yes. Because, like, to ready a spell, you have to be, like, focused on that spell.
Okay. So my the cantrip Minor Illusion, right? It's not a concentration spell, so I could use that.
Yes, you could.
Okay. So could I create an illusion of fire over Endr? Or
You
is
couldn't, like, engulf her in fire. You could potentially, like, make it look like she was on fire, but not completely.
maybe she's ignited. You know?
Okay.
Yep,
She's,
it's a 5-foot cube, no larger than a 5-foot cube.
Okay, so you could get most of her body, actually. In a
Yeah,
5
because she's not much taller than 5 feet.
Okay, so I'll do that.
Okay. There's like they can like make an intelligence check, right, or something like that to
Yeah.
determine it's not real. Okay, I'm going to do that to determine how it's going to act. Although, I mean, it's a flesh golem, so it's not like it's gonna. Okay, because it has advantage. No, it took fire damage before its last turn, so that is reset. So because it has advantage, it does see through your illusion.
Okay. But you know what? She still looks fiery and sparkly and stuff. So, she looks cool, so yeah. And she got it for 1 minute, so it's 1 minute of like fake fire looking cool.
From
There
there.
you go.
And
I'll take spells that I don't regret casting for 5,000.
And that's gonna be it for me. And for Blue, I'm gonna let her stay there and cast Vicious Mockery on him.
Okay. He makes. Oh, is it Wisdom?
Yeah.
Cast Colin Mockery.
Colin Mockery. Wisdom. He should have less of that. So he gets like a 13.
Oh,
Is
no, that's 13? No, he needs 14.
Okay.
So-
Then yeah, Vicious Mockery hits.
Okay, so he's got disadvantage on next roll, and he
Okay.
takes 2d4,
Okay.
which is 7 damage. Wow.
-7. God damn.
And since I'm on fire, does he is it on his turn that he takes the fire damage from
Yeah, he should have taken it because he was standing in it, like within 5 feet of it.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead and do the fire damage.
Okay.
There's a lot of moving parts to this game.
Oh yeah.
It's a
Damn
lot.
it.
Like Monster of the Week is like a simple like hand crank like meat grinder, and like Dungeons and Dragons is like the fancy one you can like set 5 settings on.
Mhm.
And
Hey guys,
like,
I need to take a quick call. I'll be right back.
go for
Yeah,
it.
sure.
Well then. Whoa.
While we wait, does anyone have anything to plug? We could just go full crit roll. Anybody have any sponsors?
I love turtles.
Yep.
Fair
Brought to you by turtles. Toidos.
Todo.
Toidos.
Okay, have you? I can't believe I'm saying this, but have you seen the new trailer for the Dora's movie?
What?
Dora is having
Excuse
a movie.
me?
Yeah.
It's Google time.
Oh, thank God.
Dora is having a movie, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks good.
Oh no. Now I have to look this up.
It looks
Fantastic. I apologize. I would not normally have taken that, but we did just have a death in the family, so I just need to be on top of that stuff.
Totally get it.
Entirely understandable.
Yeah. Let's see. Azure, you. Oh, did you?
yeah, I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4.
Yeah, for Phantasmal Force.
Perfect. It's Zogle's turn.
Okay. Bonus action healing damn self.
Mhm.
It's 1d4 plus my mod, right?
Yes, that sounds right.
Sick. Maximum
Nice.
healing.
Okay.
Now I'm going to move away from the asshole.
Hmm.
Put 1 space between us. So, if he wants to take his swing or not.
Yeah, he actually is going to do that.
Yeah, that's why I made sure to heal first.
Advantage. Well, actually, no. He would have.
It would
Yeah,
be a
he'd have
straight
disadvantage.
roll. Oh yeah.
So that's 16.
Yeah.
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 16 for
Glad
13 damage.
Glad I healed myself. And between the two of us, I will drop my Flame Blade and cast the cantrip Create Bonfire.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
More fire. Great. Let's see here. Fire. Fantastic. You create a fire.
And it is a 5-foot cube. So, perfect. And, yup. Gonna sit on that for a minute.
The fuck is that?
I don't know.
Is it a window?
It looks like an armchair.
It's a fire truck.
Oh, a fire truck.
Oh my gosh. Perfect.
Fucking this.
I'm ecstatic.
It's like one of those situations where it's like, well, I guess.
Probably has the same effect. Okay.
Well, I
Alright.
guess.
I fucking guess.
All right. It is Catboy's turn.
Catboy.
Catboy. He's gonna fucking love Eldritch Blast. He's gonna do that shit again.
Nice cat dog, by the way.
I can just imagine him like lasering the guy. And...
Yeah.
You see the like laser like flash across his cat eyes, and he like has to resist the urge to jump at it.
Okay. So 3 Eldritch Blasts coming from Melkadrin.
He is low key young cat.
Oh God. what's my modifier?
Oh,
Oh, okay. That's not actually that bad. So, 2 of his Eldritch Blasts smash into Matthatter. Again, another one, just for whatever reason, just misses. You'd think that magic could be more like accurate. Wow, he rolled like shit. He takes 5 damage. Still, Matthatter, not happy. Not happy at all. And next up, top of the order, it's Matthatter.
Matthatter.
Beedly-dee-dee-dee-dee.
And he says, let's see. He's actually... how close is he to... Yeah, it's probably appropriate time to panic. Okay.
Okay, that's a sentence.
Oh, he gets 10 health. Hold on. Plus 10.
You stop that.
Okay, not... you stop that right now. He's not as panicked as he was. He is definitely going to... he says... he says, if you're going to kill me, I'm going to take all of you with me. And he floats his ass over here.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
You sure do.
2 attacks of opportunity.
Oh, can I use my Dragon's Breath for attack of opportunity? Is that a thing?
Are you a warcaster?
Oh, I'm not a warcaster. I get to yeet the Dagger of Returning. The Dagger of Returning! It rises! The one true hero! The Dagger of Returning! What's my mod on that? 4. 1d20 plus 4. Please hit. That's an 8.
An 8?
An 8.
That unfortunately misses.
That is the opposite of a good roll.
And back comes the Dagger of Returning.
Wait,
He tried.
Did you still... You didn't have inspiration.
I did not have inspiration, no.
So unfortunately you do miss. The Tabaxi does get a solid hit with his axe. How much? Yeah.
One of us needs Sentinel.
Matthatter starts beeping away at this console, and you guys can see the beginning of a glowing aura. You're still a fair distance away from Rodovine, but you also don't know the range of his weapon, so...
Well, shit, I think.
Up next, it's Endr.
Endr first of all sees Matthatter bipping and booping over there and is notably terrified. But she's gonna since she can't get away from the flesh golem without attack of opportunity, she's gonna turn to Azure and cast Virtue again. 1d4 plus 4.
Okay, and she refills her ward.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sick. 8.
Nice. Very nice.
And, wait, is Virtue an action or a bonus action to do the thing?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Let's see here. Virtue. Oh, I almost opened it up in the wrong tab. That would have been really bad. Let's see here. 5e Virtue. Wow, thank you. Page not found. That was so helpful.
That was the problem I had earlier. Do I have this pulled up? Am I Dingus Dongus? No, I don't.
Here it is. Here it is. It's an action.
Okay, never mind. I just do Virtue and heal both myself and Azure.
Okay.
And that's really all I can do. Wait,
Alright,
yeah, that's all. I don't think Poison Spray works as a bonus action. That would be too busted.
You healed for how much? 8?
8.
Okay.
Alright, it's special boy time. Endr, you ready to...
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, no, he knows it's not an illusion. Oh, but first I take damage. Go ahead and deal your damage to the one, Azure. And then...
To the one?
Yeah, the one that you cast your spell on. Yeah.
So it's... the do I put the fire damage from the spell first?
Yes.
Okay, so 1d6. 3.
Okay.
3.
Okay. Alright, because he rolled a disadvantage, he missed. 14.
Ender?
Mhm.
Oh, shoot, shield is over. Yes.
Okay, she takes 15 points, 15 points? 13 points. 13 points
13
damage.
points?
Yep.
This Abjuration Ward is saving Ender's butt over and over. She would be dead several times over if it were not for this Abjuration Ward.
Yeah. Zogle, this guy's gonna give this a wide-ass berth. Actually, he's not gonna go towards the fire. He's gonna go ahead and step over here.
Oh, that's worse!
He does have disadvantage on his attacks.
Do I attack of opportunity when he moves in, or is that an older edition thing?
That's an older edition thing.
Okay,
So the first one hits. Second one hits. She's gonna take 26 damage.
Ow! I have 9 hit
So
points.
wait, did that one see Azure as fire? No? Alright.
I mean, it might.
Wait, does it see Ender as fire because mine are illusion?
I guess it
He
would.
has not rolled for that.
He hasn't. He does have advantage on. Nope. No, he does.
Shucks.
Well, okay. So he wouldn't do that. He's gonna step his
up
up.
as fire. Well,
He's
he
gonna
can't get kept closer to the fire, can he?
Well, he's not like technically getting closer if he goes because he's 5 feet around the whole time.
Well,
Oh, so he didn't hit Ender? Let me undo that.
No, he does not hit Endr. He's
Thank
gonna attack
God.
Zogle
That's some bummers.
though. Let's see. 14.
Meats.
And the second one hits as well. So that's 26 points of damage to Zogle.
I am unconscious.
All right. Great.
Bad.
Rat. Kyr'nes, then Azure, then maybe Zogle?
I'm going to run up to Melkadrin such that my Dragon's Breath is a thing. 1, 2, 3. I think I can just go like, yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna Darkon's Breath, hoping that it distracts him from his, machine. And while
Okay.
I'm doing so, I'm gonna shout, "Stop trying to kill everyone!"
Alright.
Dex save.
Dex save. No, he does not make that.
That's 7 cold damage.
Okay. He is on. He's like. He falls to a knee for a second and then just barely manages to stand up.
Kyr'nes makes just several annoyed draconic noises. Like there's some swearing.
Okay.
I think that's all. I don't have anything to do with my bonus action.
Yeah. Next up, it's Azure, then Zogle.
Okay, did the cat guy play?
His turn's at the very end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he used Eldritch Blast on his last turn.
So while concentrating on my spell,
Mhm.
of course, I am gonna throw an arrow at the guy that's in front of Zogle, making sure that the arrow goes in front of the fire camp.
Okay. Yeah. Do you mean you're gonna shoot an arrow? Or you're gonna throw it?
Shoot.
Let's shoot.
Oh, okay.
Let's shoot that.
I was like, that's gonna make a big difference.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay. So. Oh.
I
was like,
What?
Wait, I forgot to switch the number of dice.
I was gonna say 49 to hit. Whoa!
Ooh.
Okay.
Damn, son.
Those 4 rolls
Does it
were just
hit?
seeding the RNG.
Yeah.
I have a 49 to hit.
We're not Vax.
Okay. So yeah, I'm throwing the arrow, and I'm guessing it.
Yeah,
That's
that
funny.
hits.
Yeah, double your dice, my dude.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
okay, 2. Let's go. That. Just. And since it's going through the
Yep.
fire,
Yep.
does it add damage by any
Yep.
like?
Yep.
Okay. So
This is beautiful.
how much would it add?
So it's gonna add 1d4, but you're gonna double it because of the crit. So.
Okay. So the first roll, the 2d6 plus 8, which is my normal thingy.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's usually it does 15. then-
Okay.
Well, so 8. Hold on. That's 8 plus 6. Plus, because you're doubling the dice.
Yeah, 8 plus 6 plus 8. So 16, 24. No, 22.
22 plus the 1d4.
No, but like
rating.
I already doubled the dice. I did 2d6.
Oh,
Usually it's 1d6.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
But is it like?
Well,
is it plus 16 or plus 8?
we'll say 16.
Okay.
We'll say it's 16 plus fire damage.
Okay.
Oh, is it plus 16 or plus 8? Okay, so it's gonna be 16 total plus the fire damage.
Still confused, but I'm gonna roll for the fire damage.
I'll get the numbers right for you.
Which is 4.
Okay. Okay.
20?
So you just did 20 damage with 1 arrow. Pretty good.
Bizzle bonkers.
Okay. And then are you gonna move? And what's blue doing?
Blue's gonna cast vicious mockery on the guy that is in front of Zogle. Wisdom.
Azure doesn't happen to have healing word on his spell list, does he?
No, I thought it would be like out of character to have a healing spell.
Oh,
That's fair.
It is fair.
God.
So he does make his check.
Okay.
Actually, no, because normally he has advantage, but he has disadvantage because he took fire damage. So he missed his check because the first one was worse.
Okay, so two. Okay, so that's gonna be 6 damage, and his next roll is gonna be at disadvantage.
Okay, he may as well just like lay down on the ground for all disadvantage he's getting.
Yeah.
I literally cannot add any more.
Okay, Kyr'nes.
Oh, it's my turn?
Excuse me. That's totally wrong. Zogle. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'll make my death saving throw.
Oh yeah, huh?
I made the first one.
Isn't it supposed to be 1d10? No, it's
1d20.
Yeah, that's
20.
right.
It's 10
That's right.
or above. Is,
Yeah.
Says.
Cool. Okay, so mark 1 good.
Sick.
Next up, it is Catboy,
Boy.
who's going to do what God intended warlocks to do.
And that's Eldritch Blast.
And that's Eldritch
laser the asshole who's trying to kill me. Ah.
9. Okay, does 9 plus... it just hits. Okay, he hits with 2 of his Eldritch Blasts.
He has hit with 2 of them every time.
Statistically improbable. Okay. Bad news, guys.
What?
An NPC that you've met once before just
Oh my gosh!
just killed them.
I was so worried about that. Considering he was about to like destroy the entire world, worth it.
Yeah.
So as Melkadrin is bleeding, just out of every feasible place. Like at this point he's like missing a chunk of his arm. Like his guts are like getting ready to fall out the front. And there's Kyr'nes. You see like an electrical spark go up one of the black cords on his back, and then another, and the apparatus starts to overcharge itself off of his life energy.
Oh.
And he panics, and he says, no, all of my work. And he looks at you, Kyr'nes, and he says, I just wanted to take back my home. And slumps forward. He's dead.
I have no pity for you, bitch.
That's actually... Kyr'nes says, you'll find another as he dies.
Nice, badass. Take inspiration for badass.
Yeah!
There's more and more like power surging up into these cords. The lens grows brighter and brighter, and there's a moment where you think it's going to fire off before a large blast occurs, shooting glass and metal all out the front of this massive tank. And hold on, let me delete Matthatter. The resulting like concussive blast immediately kills both of the giants that are carrying the machine.
Oh.
You hear a call, like a cry of victory, from outside. But then time slows.
Oh.
And this is something really familiar to you guys. It happened with the God of the Forest, and for Endr it would be really familiar too.
It's Jesus.
It's Fantasy Jesus!
A little bit better than Fantasy Jesus.
You all hear... You're not able to move, but you are able to like perceive the things that are going on around you. And you hear the sound of feet on metal coming from the hallway behind you. And Zogle, you would be the first to see.
You can't see shit.
He's
you
knocked
can't
down.
Oh, you're knocked out. Okay,
I'm incapacitated.
Well, in that case, Azure, you feel a hand on your shoulder.
Okay.
And you hear 2 voices speaking as one that says, "Oh, well done, Azure."
Ugh.
And you know this voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
As around you steps the the goddess of persuasion, whose name I probably have written somewhere on the sheet, but fuck if I know. You see a two-headed lady, and then Endr, and I think she proceeds to the front where the lens is blown out. And Kyr'nes, it's in that moment that you realize that there is actually a film, like a magical film over the hole, which protected you from the blast.
Sick.
And she turns and addresses the room, and she says, "Well, you've succeeded in this trial, haven't you? I'm very proud."
Yes, we did.
Kyr'nes gives a thumbs up.
And she kind of unfurls her hands in your direction, and you see the flesh golem that's next to you begin to move, but it looks fearful. It kind of similar to when you killed the hags, and she says, "Come to me, my children, my sweet grandchildren." And they join her at the front. Both looking very scared. And she says, "I know that you're afraid. They've done this."
No.
Keep going.
You can't talk, by the way. You're frozen. She says, "I know that you're afraid, my dears. But this is the second time that they've taken away your only hope at a happy life." And she kind of strokes one of their cheeks, and she says, "If you run now, they'll keep coming for you." And you can kind of hear a sort of electricity in her words as she talks to them. And she says, "Do not run. Finish this fight." And one of her heads looks at you, Azure, and what she says almost has a double meaning. And she says, "I know that the deserving will be victorious." And she wisps away, in kind of a flash, and suddenly time comes back, and you are facing two very angry-looking fleshy boys. That is where we are going to call it for the night.
Oh no. I have the last. It was going to be incredibly poetic and dramatic, and I have the last remaining charge on my Dragon's Breath that I was going to use on Melkadrin.
Well,
no, you better keep that shit. You're gonna
Well, now there's another reason to use.
Yeah.
Yep.
No kidding.
Yep. These boys ain't running this time.
Oh.
They're bound and determined.
Don't like that.
That said, the magical bubble that was protecting you has dropped. So, you guys can do as you please. It's not like you're being held here.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. But that's it. That's it for this week.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Jesus.
I tell you, I just realized, I think that the cat meme is still on the wrong layer.
But he sure is there.
He sure is there. Is he a map object? Is that what I'm looking at? Yeah, you sure are. Oh, buddy.
Oh, buddy.
Buddy. Cool. Yeah. So hopefully next week is gonna be the last one.
One way or another.
One way or another. until... Oh, I did give him an initiative. It just showed up for some reason. That was weird.
It's because he was on the map layer.
Damn him. But yeah, so we're gonna find out next week if you guys are gonna die to these flesh golems.
Oh no.
And Zogle is still knocked down.
Mm-hmm. I know exactly what Endr's gonna do.
I'm gonna draw something just so we remember the Zogle is knocked down. A little bit of this, and
I'm also guessing we're not longer on fire, looking like.
No, you are, as long as you haven't dropped concentration.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There we go. Now we'll all remember the Zogle is down.
So guys, there's this Circle of the Spore Druid that
Alright. Okay, I do need to wrap up pretty quick because it sounds like my family's coming home and my sister just got here and all kinds of stuff, so...
Yeah.
So I will, if you guys don't mind me introing and cutting out...
Go for it.
I'm Kid Infinite. I used to do a lot of streaming. I still make appearances here and there. I am the DM that hasn't killed these guys yet, and I have a weekly talk show called Good Morning Twitch. This week it'll be on at Wednesday. Some of the highlights are going to include maybe talking about loss a little bit, just because that's something that's been kind of in my periphery. And also the top 5 phallic objects in video games. So
real different there.
Yes. We try to be diverse. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for playing with me. And I will catch you all next week. And Glacier, for what it's worth, we should probably start talking about...
Dalrex, yes.
Before Dalrex, we should start talking about Cowboys.
Ooh, yes. That's true.
Yeah. So
I'm so excited.
I am too.
I'm so pumped.
a little bit of praise.
Yes. All right. I will catch you guys.
Bye-bye.
On the flip side, see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Good evening.
Okay, I'm gonna go next because my outro is the world's longest spiel. It's about to get shorter though, but I'll talk about that. So, hi, I'm Glacier Nester. Currently I'm running a themed month, which is super cool. It started this year. It's called Childhood Games Month. I play games that are nostalgic to me, and it was all March, and it's gonna end this week. Heck, but the Monday's episode tomorrow is on Zork, and I'm super excited about it. What else? I stream on Wednesdays, which is going to end very soon. I've decided that Wednesday streams are just too much for me. I need more than one night off. I have a full-time job at this point, and I also have a girlfriend that I would like to spend time with. So Wednesday night streams are not going away entirely, but they're going to only be based on when I have energy and time, rather than being something that I always do. So they're going to be a lot more sporadic. What else do I do? I do paper cuts. Sometimes it's on Thursdays, sometimes it's on Fridays. It depends on when this thing that we're existing in right now happens. I'm going to hopefully finish up The Secret Garden this week, because I don't want to leave it on a spoiler, which would make it super conducive if I can do it on Friday. What else do I do? Oh yeah, I mentioned the Monday videos. After we're done with Zork, next month we will be playing The Legend of Zelda, the original Legend of Zelda. We're finally getting to what One Frozen Tundra finds. Isn't that awesome? Just only took me an entire month. I think that's everything. I think that's all my things. Yeah, YouTube, Twitch. I think that's all my things. Glacier Nester, _ where it's allowed, space where it's not. And I'm going to be DMing soon for the LGBT D. We're going to be seeing a really cool one-shot concept, and I'm super excited about it. But that's my spiels. Someone else's turn.
Okay, so hi. Okay, jokes aside, today I posted a new drawing on my Instagram.
It is pretty awesome.
It's super fresh.
Thanks. It's
pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm like on a an horror like spree where I like to draw like horror dolls, and make them look like kids, like if they were actual kids. And this time I did Annabelle. I did Chucky earlier, so yeah. And I think it's a fun one, even though she looks scary as fuck. I think she looks scary, but yeah. So yeah, that's my Instagram, and sometimes I stream when I feel like it, and that's it. I play Azure. I love my life. There we go.
Sick.
Oh, I play Kyr'nes, the Dragonborn Sorcerer, by the way. I forgot to mention that.
Send me nudes.
Send nudes on it. Anyway, that just leaves good old Matthatter Plays. What channel you're at? Usually I point above me, but I don't have my logo on this computer, and I no longer stream at Clutch because they stopped doing that. So instead, we get to be here on my super fucking awesome computer.
I was wondering why you weren't at Clutch.
Oh,
Yep.
you stopped streaming at Clutch.
I did. I mean, I'm still associated with them and everything, but yeah, they just stopped their whole streaming service. So
Does that mean I can leave the Clutch Discord now?
You totally can't. Well, kind of. That's still where I do the majority of my Discording.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I'll stay.
That's where I exist. But yeah, otherwise, I stream from home now, where we stream whenever. I need to work out my schedule again.
Yeah, but was it like a contract, or did just like...
Did they just stop doing the stream hosting?
There was no real contract, but it was like one of those polite things, you know. If you're streaming there and using all of their equipment, like, don't be an asshole and go do your own thing without at least, like, talking to them about it. So, once they stopped offering the service, then yeah, I was just like, I'm gonna go stream from home now. And they were like, well, we definitely can't help you there, so yeah, go do it. So, I just upgraded my computer, put myself in some little credit card debt, but you know what? Fuck it.
Work that credit card.
Yes! The black card, honey.
Oh yeah.
It's blue.
That sounds less fancy. But...
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's called a master credit card, so that makes me feel...
Okay.
Yeah!
Fancy.
Gonna go pay that shit off. Also gonna pay off a new house, which I think will be fine this week and the next week. But if you don't see me for some reason, guys, that's why. Because I'm moving stuff. But yeah, I believe it's all panicked about it, and otherwise, I'm good to go.
Oh, I almost forgot Razz's spiels. Razz's artcorner.tumblr.com, maybe? Tumblr's kind of vibrating into the floor, so I don't know if that's a real thing. I think Razz is working on having a different place to post the art, and also Razz's Planetarium is where the stream VODs be for this, which I need to talk to Razz about, because we need to get going on that. It's been a work in progress for like a billion years.
Thank you so much for the raid.
Oh, raiding right at the end of the stream.
Well, end of this, we'll go ahead and play some video games.
Oh, okay, you're playing video
Why not?
games. We good. We
play
good.
It's okay. I have time to plug my Instagram again. Follow me on Instagram.
Oh my god, you're such a knob. Get the hell out.
Bye, everybody.
Okay,
Love you guys. Bye.
Can I leave the Discord call, please? Thank you. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm so pumped for this, this cowboy one-shot. Oh man, it's gonna be so much fun. Oh, and Dahlia. Oh, I need to talk to Kid about a custom monk class instead of Sun Soul. Oh, we're gonna have a good time. Oh, next week's combat round is gonna be bonkers. See you guys then.